Center Sharp Studios. It's time for the Big Dog AC Show. Big Dog AC Show. Here we are.
Here we are again.
Hanging out one more time. The studios are moving, so it's going to be about a month or so until we come back.
Hopefully not that long, but maybe.
We don't want you to suffer with us.
We don't want you to forget about us either. Jeez.
So we appreciate you listening. We're on all the formats and all the platforms and everything. Tonight we got a movie review. It's really cool. And also, you know, if you're wondering what the Big Dog and AC do after the show, after we get done, we listen to music and have some drinks and hang out a little bit. So AC has her top 10. I have my top 10. We're going to get into that as well. So we appreciate you hanging out with us and having some beers.
Here. Yeah,
what are we drinking?
Don't forget about us.
No.
That's all I gotta say.
We got a little time before we do anything. So
I know.
Yeah.
I really hate that it's going to be like 2-3 weeks maybe before we do a show. But
yeah.
Okay, so this has to be epic. We got fireworks and we should have fireworks.
We should have
and beer kegs blowing up and shit. But okay, so we're drinking Dust Bowl Brewing Company, which we've had their stuff before.
Right.
But in honor of us moving the studio, so this is our last show in California. So we'll just say that. This is called California Golden Ale. 4.5% alcohol, and it's really good. It's light, and you can easily drink it all night long at your bonfire.
Yeah,
at your barbecue or
on the coast.
It's really good. I mean, I like it.
It's pretty good beer.
I like it. It's tasty.
It's pretty nice. Earlier we were talking about we were hiding like our top 10 songs we play after the show. So we won't. I don't know if I have the same bands that you have, but we'll talk about that.
We wrote them separately.
Yeah, we did. Kind of hiding them from each other.
Yeah.
So.
But I do also was it last time when we were talking about how UK was like totally blowing up on that one episode? Well, I don't want to forget our loyal listeners who have been with us from the beginning. There's someone in France that has been with us as soon as we post a show. Boom, they're right on it. So I want to say thank you. Thank you, France.
Appreciate that.
And then we also have someone.
Now, if France wants to drop us an email, they can do that.
Of course. It's bigdogacshow@gmail.com.
Ask us a question.
Honestly, I would love for them to contact us because they have listened to every show and I'm so excited. I mean, I really want to know who these people are. I mean, please email us, message us, Facebook, whatever you want to do.
Yep.
You're listening on Deezer. We know who you are.
Yeah,
we haven't stalked you yet, but you know. But I mean, come on. We really want to hear from you, and it's really awesome that you've been there since day one. And then we have a bunch of other people though, like from California, because we're in California.
From day one.
From day one, they're like the first person that listens. The first, France. They're it. And then also we have some people from YouTube. I want to shout out to Amazing Kitty. I keep saying amazing. Amusing Kitty Cats. Always. And they have commented on YouTube. They're a YouTube subscriber. So I hope you all keep listening when we move up to a different area. Yeah,
we're in the process of the studios moving. So this show tonight, or whenever you listen to it, is it for hopefully less than a month. So
I hope it's just like a couple weeks, and then
we'll get that studio up and running. So we're waiting for that. We appreciate you listening. Big Dog AC Show. I mean, the studio is just pretty bare bones, man. There's nothing in here anymore. So
yeah, but we're looking forward to it. It'll be exciting to go somewhere different. And right now it's still daylight, and it was like pretty warm here today. Yeah, and I have a feeling when we get up to where we're supposed to be, it's going to be overcast.
It's going to be raining.
It's going to be so weird. Yeah, it's going to be so different.
Top 10 songs after the show.
This is our post-show playlist.
Here it is.
In no particular order. Okay, are you going?
I'm going right now.
Oh, okay. Let me pull my shit up.
Number 10, Bon Jovi, Born to Be My Baby.
Of course, that's your song.
Fuck, come on, man. Bon Jovi's awesome.
And
John gets it done.
We are together when we listen to these, but we try to trade off on who gets to pick a song here and there, and that's a totally you one.
Yeah, I mean, I like the way the song's put together. I mean, it's just awesome.
I like it, and we watched the videos, and that's the one where Sam Bora has his little wink to the camera, right? Oh my Jesus, he's so fucking cheeseball kind of.
What?
Anyways,
Come on.
I like the song though.
What's your 10? What you got?
No, you go. Oh, my number. Well,
yeah.
No particular order. This is the way I wrote it down though.
Yeah.
I put George Michael Faith.
So mine trumps yours by a mile.
Says who? People can vote if they want. If they want to listen, and say Facebook or Instagram, whatever, they can.
I mean, I've listened to Faith by George Michael because we play it. It's a great song. There's no doubt about it.
It is a great song.
But I think my song from John Bon Jovi, Born to Be My Baby, rocks a little more.
Yeah, but can't you say that Bon Jovi has better hair, but George Michael has a better ass? Although he did. He's not alive. He's not around with us anymore, but he had a better ass at the time.
Number 9. What do you got? Number 9. Believe it asked. Number 9. What do you got? AC's had a couple drinks.
Oh my God, that's so funny though. That's okay. All American Rejects, Gives You Hell.
Really?
Yeah, I like that song.
I picked Neon Trees.
What song?
Animal.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna pick Animal.
And the other one they do.
Well, no, you can only just pick one.
Okay, Animal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you like Animal better than the other song. That the other song might be on mine later.
There's two songs they do that are great.
Yes.
But All American Rejects, I get it. Number 9. I got that one. So.
Yeah. No, I really that song is just chunky. I just really like it.
Who do you got at 8? What do you got at 8?
I have Good Charlotte, Little Things. Because that's back from my youth. That was my 90s. That was it.
Crazy.
That was me. Yeah.
You told me earlier that your mom and dad have to turn it down. Can't play it as loud.
Yeah.
they come in there and like turn it down.
Well, yeah. I mean, at least they didn't tell me to turn it off. I mean, I guess that's good.
I got number 8. Bang Tango.
Oh, Bang Tango. Which song? What song?
Someone Like You.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
That was an honorable mention on my list. So that was good.
Yeah, like in 15 or 16.
Yeah. Well, because it was really hard because we listened to way more than 10 plus songs. I mean, so
back in the day.
So it was hard for me to pick that. So, anyways, yeah, I like that song too because the bass line is awesome.
Who you got at 7?
I got 7 at Snoop Dogg, Gin and Juice.
I've got All American Rejects, Swing Swing.
Okay.
Yeah. So
same band, different song.
Yeah.
But Snoop, come on, man.
Come on.
Snoop, Gin and Juice. I mean, we are California.
California.
Yeah, we're like I got to take some of the California love up there.
Oh, we will. No doubt about it. So number is it 6?
6.
Yeah, 6. What do you got?
Well, segue, not on purpose. It was Dr. Dre with Tupac, California Love. which I love that song.
It's awesome. There's no doubt it's awesome.
I love that song.
I've got any song from Van Halen. Any of them. All of them.
You can't fucking say just any song.
Because they're all good. So, I mean.
Really? There's no song that you'd rather not listen to if you had a choice.
I like them all. Eddie's guitar work. I mean, come on, everybody. You go to back in the day, you go to a Van Halen show to see him play. That's why you went. David Lee was the man. The band was the band. But you wanted to, well, if you're a guitar player like me, you wanted to see what he was doing. So that's why you went to the Van Halen shows. That's why I went. I mean, I don't know.
But you don't have a specific one song that you would choose to listen to, because the one song you keep singing is that one about nasty whatever.
Sammy Hagar, when he was with Sammy Hagar.
Yeah, what's that one called?
Who you gonna call when you need that special?
Yeah.
Oh, you bad boys. Call her up on the spank
line. Yeah. That's the one.
I mean,
that wouldn't be the one.
I don't know. I like them all. Eddie's work and all those songs was worth buying those records. So.
Yeah.
They had number 1 albums when Sammy was in the band.
Yeah.
They were charting with the other, David Lee, and they were charting. But they had number 1 songs and albums when Sammy was in the band. And I take them all. I'm not picky at all. So,
Okay, Mr. PC.
And I'd read number 6, but I can't fucking understand what I wrote here.
Well, you're the one that wrote your own fucking list, and you didn't tell me because we were trying to be all secrecy.
Yeah. Man, I don't know what this one is.
Well, 6 was the Van Halen anything, right?
No, 7. 7 was Van Halen.
Oh, okay. So 6. Well, no, 6. I said Dr. Dre with Tupac. So what was yours?
Van Halen.
Okay, so number 5, because we're going back.
Yeah.
Mine is Sweet Ballroom Blitz.
I kind of figured it would be that.
He didn't figure that.
And then I've got Earth, Wind, and Fire September for that one.
Some will be overlapping, by the way.
Yeah, they will a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, any comments on Sweet, though? You tell me that every time we play it.
Rest in peace, the bass player.
Oh, well, yes, for sure. Oh, my God, the bass player. He was awesome.
Yeah.
But then also Nikki Sixx's band was Sweet.
Well, Nikki said he was into Sweet, and, you know.
Because you tell me that every time we play it. So just tell me what you usually say every time we play Sweet. Oh, that was Nikki Sixx's band. He used to like that one.
You say, get up, AC, take your clothes off. Here we go.
Yeah. If you watch the Sweet video, you'll see kind of where Motley Crue gets some of their
look.
Their
look.
Their costumes and stuff.
Yeah. This one here.
You're number 5.
Oh, wait, here we go. No, that's not it. My number 5.
You wrote that down yourself. You can't read it.
Man, it's terrible because I did it twice.
And you got your glasses on.
Okay, so we'll do I've Done Everything for You by Sammy Hagar.
Okay.
That's my number 5. What do you got?
Well, my number 5 was Sweet Ballroom Blitz, but we can go up to number 4 now.
Okay.
And my number 4, again, not in any particular order, right? Okay. Goldfinger, 99 Balloons.
Now, this is music we play after the show.
Yes, this legit. This is what we play after the show.
My number 4 is Iggy Azalea and Charlie XCX. I had to put it in there.
Called Fancy. The song Fancy.
Yeah, I mean, they're beautifully nasty women in that video.
And you have not seen Clueless, and that video is completely copying Clueless, which I'm shocked that you've never seen.
Who's your number 3?
Oh, you're passing that up. Okay, anyways. Yeah. Rancid, Ruby Soho.
I got Nilsson and Rancid.
You got Nilsson?
Yeah, I got Nilsson.
But you didn't put a song?
Here she comes.
Yeah. And Rancid? Which Rancid?
Ruby Soho.
Okay.
No, the Boots.
Roots Radical.
Yeah, Roots Radical. I got that one.
Yeah, that's a
number
good song
2.
too.
What do you got?
I got Neon Trees, Everybody Talks.
I've got Sammy Hagar, I've Done Everything for You.
Didn't you already say that, though?
No, I got it kind of mixed up a little bit. So, let's go to number 1.
Oh, my God. Okay, anyways, like I say, these are not in particular order. These are just like whatever we say.
They'll change next week.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah.
But for me, Earth, Wind, and Fire, September.
That's your number 1 song?
It's not like a number 1. It's just one of the 10 that I choose to listen to. But yes, because that's a fucking good song. Let me say, it's a fucking good song. And it's a very, if you're kind of like, oh, well, I'm not sure. But then they play the song, you're like, oh, yeah, shit, yeah. Woo, let's party. Woo, woo, woo.
My number 1 song that we listen to when we get
after
off
the show.
do the show is I have to pick a Motley Crue song.
That's what it's called.
Yeah, On With the Show. On With the Show.
On With the Show.
On With the Show. From the first record. I mean, I've said this from day one. We've been doing this show, AC. Mm-hmm. That first album from Motley Crue just blows everything away. Anything after that was, you have to realize that when that came out, a lot of us guys, that was it. We'd never, ever heard anything like that. Mm-hmm. We kind of were rolling with the Kiss stuff, and then boom, then that thing hit. Awesome. Any song off of that. On With the Show.
So that's the album.
Yeah. The album is Too Fast for Love.
Oh, okay.
But On With the Show, give me that song. Mm-hmm. Public Enemy number 1.
I like that song.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's it for me after the show. Well, but there's a lot of other things we listen to.
Well, yeah, and like I had a couple as we were like talking about it, or right before we were getting ready for the show. I'm like, oh shit, yeah, what about this one? So I did say Iggy Azalea Fancy as my honorable mention.
Yes.
And you did that already.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. That's a great song.
I mean, I think that is a good song. But also I like Cameo, Word Up.
Word.
And that, I swear, is like a song from like high school dances and stuff. And I totally remember that song, but I love it.
Oh, boy.
And then Bang Tango, but that was on one of your songs.
Yeah.
And then Interrupters, She's Kerosene.
I like the other one. I like the way they do Billie Eilish's song. They actually do it better.
They do it way better than her. But they're like a punk ska band, and they're fucking awesome. So if anyone has not checked out the Interrupters, they're amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, I love them. They are so cool.
Killer. Maybe we can get them on the show with us and talk to them.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
Yeah.
So the Razor Sharp Studios are moving.
Yes.
So it's going to be a little while before we do another show. So
yeah. Well, I just want to say one more thing. I had Sammy Hagar, I've Done Everything for You, and you actually had that on your list. But also, I didn't know Sammy Hagar, that he was the original one that actually sang that song. Rick Springfield sang it also.
Rick had people around him. He had the guitar player from Pat Benatar.
No, he's playing that shit. I don't care what you say.
He's
playing
not playing that shit in the
watch
video.
the video. He's playing the shit.
No.
He's playing that.
He's not playing
He's playing the
shit.
guitar.
No,
well, he's
not.
faking it really good because he plays it really good.
Yes, he's good looking. That's why you chicks like to watch him and shit.
Well, yeah, that's why he's there. He's saying it though.
No.
But he's singing.
He kind of maybe did.
He's singing it. Yeah. Give me a break.
He didn't do it like Sammy though.
No. And actually, because like I say, I just knew Rick Springfield sang that song, and then when we were listening to a Sammy Hagar thing, and he said, "Oh yeah, thanks," or "You're welcome, Rick Springfield, because I gave you that song," kind of thing.
Yeah.
I was like, "No shit, he sang that song."
Yes.
And then, well, I didn't know that. You knew that, but I didn't know that. And then we listened to it, and I was like, "Oh shit, it's definitely Rick Springfield's more like a pop version of the song for sure."
He's a produced pop thing.
Yes.
That's what he is.
And then Sammy Hagar is definitely the more rock version.
He was on like a soap opera or something.
Yes, he was on soap because he's cute.
Somebody said, "Hey, go out there and act like you're singing something." And
maybe he had to drop his pants down and show his schlong for people to fucking look at it, what's going on. And they, hey, you sound good. And then they said, you can play this song.
And on that note, we're going to jump to the movie review.
Already? I'm not ready yet.
Yeah,
I do. Speaking of movies, though, I do want to say Mortal Kombat.
That's coming out,
the
right?
Yes, the new version. And I've seen the commercial, the trailer. It looks so awesome. Because I own the Mortal Kombat VHS. Okay?
The original one?
The original one. From the 90s. And I've watched that. I watched that so many times because I love the video game, because I love the martial arts fighter games. And the movie was, of course, cheeseball, but it was gamey. It was gamey because it was based on the video game. So I loved it. And this one, it's gonna premiere April 16th, 2021. So next month. Right around the time when we're kind of closing up everything and being over there.
So are they going to let people go to a theater and watch stuff, or what?
It's supposed to premiere in the theater, which would be amazing. If not, I'll watch it on TV. But I really want to see this movie. It seems so awesome. And of course, it's probably similar to the original, but it's going to have much better graphics, of course, and probably a slightly different story. But I cannot wait to see that movie. So that's pretty cool.
It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be awesome. Yeah. And then also, weren't we listening to The Offspring? They have a new single out.
They do? What is it, AC?
It's called Let the Bad Times Roll.
Yeah, so she got it.
I did remember
it. I mean, it
sounds
like The Offspring. It's been The Offspring, and that's what they do. Crank it up and they go.
It's definitely The Offspring. Yep. And I like that it's like one of their faster paced songs.
I did like it. You want to do a review of the album eventually once it all comes out?
Yeah, once I get it and everything, that'd be awesome. All right. Cool.
You ready?
But we did hear that, so that was pretty cool today.
You ready for the movie review?
Are you ready for the movie?
I'm ready.
Because it's pretty exciting. No, it's not exciting. It's not. It's not.
What's the movie?
But at least it's a newer movie. It's called Nobody Sleeps in the Woods Tonight. So it's like a Polish film, so they dubbed all the voices over and shit. So TVMA, that's why I chose it.
Get ready for AC's movie review.
It's AC's movie review.
I still love that intro. Okay, eventually I'm going to stop commenting on it, but it's fucking awesome.
It is.
I'm so happy
I think it's
about
really
it.
cool. We appreciate Razor Sharp Studios for producing that
Putting
for
in
you.
some effort.
Yeah, we put effort in.
Well, we do.
Yeah.
We put in some effort. So the movie I'm talking about tonight is called Nobody Sleeps in the Woods Tonight, which is a freaking long ass title, and it's fucking
All right.
best part. I'm gonna say it's the best part of the movie. Nobody sleeps in the woods. Okay.
Take it.
So it was on Netflix. It's from 2020, so it was last year. TVMA, which is why I watched it, because it was MA. It's supposed to be horror and thriller, and it said, in like the little thing, it said gore and sex and violence and blah 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 blah, whatever. So this was a film. This is a Polish film. Okay, so like the titles and the captions, whatever, Polish, and then it says in English underneath it, but then all the voices are dubbed, which you don't really notice, so it's fine. Like I saw an Italian film one time and you could really see the difference, the mouths and stuff. So this one wasn't so bad. But this movie, oh my gosh.
Have you ever seen an Italian porn film?
No,
Oh,
I have not. Thank you very much. No.
Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Thanks for that input. Well, this is a Polish movie. And basically, this is similar to, I would say, like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre or like The Hills Have Eyes movie, where it's kind of family, like it's a cannibalistic family kind of thing. But basically, this is a mother in the beginning of it. Okay, this is the beginning of the show. It's a mother and she has twin sons. Okay, but they only show the mother, and apparently the twin sons, they keep showing a picture of the twin sons, so something's going on. So a postman goes over to the house to try to deliver some mail, knocks on the door, and they show the mother. Has a washboard and she's trying to wash the blood out of her clothes or whatever. So then he goes around the side of the house and to look into the cellar, because he hears a little kid, this little boy, saying, help me, kind of thing, get me out of here. And there's like it's boarded up at the bottom, where a window would be, I guess, so it's boarded up. So he goes over there, he's like, oh, okay, no, I'll try to help you. So he pulls the boards off, and he's all, oh, come. He can't really see them very well, but they're like, help me. And I guess he sees a hand, because he's all, oh, he sticks his hand in there, he's trying to pull the kid out. He's all, oh, just a little further, come on. And so then he can't get the kid, so he turns around. So then all of a sudden, like they're pulling him in. So you just see like they're pulling his feet in and they're pulling him into the cellar. Okay, so then it forwards 30 years later, and there's a off-the-grid camp. So this is the main part now. It's an off-the-grid camp. So it's for kids that are addicted to technology, so like gamers or Instagrammers and all that kind of shit. So they confiscate all their technology, all their phones, all their tablets and stuff when they first walk into or go into the camp. And the main camp leader is fucking weird. I mean, he's just so crazy and he's so over the top, and I don't know if it's because it's the dubbed over voices or if that's the way, I don't know what his voice sounded like before, but it was just fucking ridiculous. It was so fucking weird. And so then of course, okay, they break into groups, whatever, and it's this group of five kids and their counselor, I guess, their leader. So the next day they're in their group and they're like, okay, we're gonna go for a 3-day hike. And it's like, what the fuck? These kids are like from the city that like you don't know what their backgrounds are, and you're just suddenly gonna take them like on a 3-day fucking camp in the fucking wilderness. It's fucking ridiculous. So when I was watching this, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So, okay, but like I say, the title's Nobody Sleeps in the Woods Tonight. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe something's going to happen. You know, like Blair Witch, it's like eternal night or something. So I'm waiting to see if something like that's going to happen. So they spend the night, their first night there. They're supposed to have 2 nights, right, in the woods. So the first night, 2 of the campers, one guy, he sneaks off to like this little lake area, I guess, where they're camping, and he's smoking some weed. And then the hot girl, she sneaks out too, and she goes over there to see him, and she has some weed, and then she's got a condom. So of course, okay, so they have sex.
Weed in a condom.
It's weed in a condom.
Damn.
Yep. Because it said sex. So this was the only sex scene in the movie, which I don't really care if there's sex or not. This is the only sex scene in the movie. The guy ends up being a virgin, so the Instagrammer chick ends up, popping this cherry, whatever. They have sex. They show her titties. So you didn't see that part.
What? They showed titties?
Yeah, they showed her titties, but that was it. I mean, that was the whole... Like, there wasn't a lot of sex in it. It was just this little scene.
Show titties.
Yeah, well, titties, and then they were having sex, supposedly. Oh. But, it's still a movie. It's not like it's a porn. So you're not seeing all kinds of stuff. So anyways, so they have sex, and then she leaves to go back to her tent, and so he's sleeping out there by the lake or whatever. And so the person, the whatever, the sinister force that's, in the woods comes out and yeah, turn your mic on if you want to talk. Ooh. So takes that guy. So he's the first one to die. Okay. So then shit happens, and it turns out the sinister force in this movie is the twins, right?
Right.
So right before the campers get to this wilderness area, whatever, the mom of the twins from previously, 30 years later, she's trying to pull like a wild boar carcass to throw in the cellar because that's where she has her kids chained up, right? She's trying to pull the chain or pull the boar over there, and I don't know, I guess she's getting old, so she can't like muster the strength to pull them. So she falls into the hole of the cellar.
And they eat her.
Well, she falls in there, and so does that carcass. So then, of course, the cellar door is open where she usually has it locked. So the twins get out.
Oh, shit.
So the twins are the ones that are going to go wreak havoc on everybody and kill these campers, and that's the shit. So they show the twins that don't look like twins. They're older. They still have their overalls on. But they got like boils and things all over their face, and they're like kind of deformed and shit, and you're wondering like what the fuck is going on. So this one older guy, who I think is the postman from the very beginning, he comes in later in the story after a couple of the campers get killed, and a couple of the campers who are still alive find his cabin and then try to tell him, what's going on. And he, of course, knows what's going on because it's a small little community, I guess. And so he's like, yeah, I know I know who these people are. So he does the story of how the twins become evil, crazy, whatever. And the story of that makes no fucking sense to me. I mean, it makes no, don't ask me what I give it yet, because it makes no fucking sense. Should I tell you what the story is? Should I tell you why they become crazy?
Sure. Don't tell me. Tell everybody to listen to the show.
Well, I'm not going to say the very end of the movie, but right. I will just say that the reason these twins become cannibals, basically, is when they were little, there was a meteor that came out of the sky and landed near their house. They apparently brought that into the house, okay? As most people would, bring the meteor in house.
Oh, sure.
So then this black goo kind of thing comes out, almost like venom, where it's just that black, that it's an entity, but it's a goo. So they don't necessarily say that it's an entity, but it's black stuff coming out, and then it kind of takes over the kids. And so from there on, they just eat, basically, cannibals, or eating whatever wild animal, They ate their pet, their
So
family pet.
so it's like zombies.
It's not zombies, but it's like
Because there's too many fucking zombie shows. I'm good with those.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
No, but it's not a zombie, but it's like I don't know if it's an alien entity or something that possesses them from the sky. So
Right.
I'll just say it's an alien type thing.
Right.
That possesses them. All the black goo comes in through them and takes over, and then that's it. Then the mom freaks out, of course, because they're eating the family pet and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So she locks them in the cellar, and then 30 years later, she's still trying to feed
Here
them.
they come.
She's still locking them up until she falls in there, and then it's released, and then they come out.
So 0 to 5.
Now you can
0 to 5 beers. I get it. You educated me, AC.
Yeah, I'm sure. So 0 to 5 beers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it 1.5 because it really sucked. I'm sorry.
Really?
It really fucking sucked. The only
Honestly,
okay.
I wouldn't think 1.5.
What would you think?
I don't know. I didn't see much of it, but you're pretty lenient with some of these movies, so I'm thinking 2 at the least.
I know, and I thought about maybe a 2 just because of the gore, some of the gore factor and the killing and
Right,
stuff.
right.
But it was just, yeah, some of the kills are kind of crazy, are kind of cool. I'll say a couple of them. One of them is a priest who, for one thing, I think he's supposed to be a Catholic priest. He blesses everybody in the camp, and he's so full of shit because he drives up in his Mercedes.
Right.
No, like a nice black Mercedes,
course.
his nice shoes on,
Of course.
and all that stuff. It's like, no, you are not a good priest. And but then that priest ends up getting killed by one of the twins.
What is a good priest?
Well, they're supposed to be humble, and they're supposed to give up like all their earthly possessions, and they're basically just
So if
supposed
he
to live.
pulls up in a brand new Mercedes, you're like, that's not
No, that's not right.
that's not right. Yeah.
Well, that's not a Catholic priest.
Right.
Okay, that might be some other, preacher, something else.
Something.
A Catholic priest, though, no, you're not supposed to be doing that.
Are you sure?
I'm almost 100% positive.
Almost.
But he ends up getting killed anyways by one of the twins, which was actually, he stuck him in a wood chipper.
Damn.
So that was cool. And then,
I guess if you would chip somebody, you never see them again.
no.
No.
They're pretty much gone.
Here you go. Fuck the divorce. Wood chip them.
Yeah, just wood chip them,
Yeah,
and then
wood chip 'em.
but then you get rid of the body. There's nothing.
Oh, now I'm going to hear all
So
the
that's
stuff
a-
about, no, you didn't say that.
So that
Whatever.
was a interesting murder kill in there. And then also another kill was the only cop they ever showed in this movie.
Right.
Kind of fumbling around and stuff and complaining about how nothing exciting happened, and he's never shot his gun since training and stuff.
Perfect. That's the guy you want.
Yeah. So then he gets killed.
My dad was a retired police officer.
Well, and you don't want to shoot. Like, you're
He's-
hoping you
yeah,
don't shoot your gun, right?
You don't have to shoot your gun, but he said back in the day he was the guy.
Yeah. But he didn't.
And he got respect.
Yeah, without having to shoot his gun.
No.
Yeah. So, but anyways, this guy was complaining about it. So then he finds one of the campers, and she thinks that she's safe, and of course, and then turns around. No, she's not, because here comes one of the twins, and he's got this humongous axe, and he chops the cop right in half with the axe.
Damn.
So that's
crazy.
That was a pretty good kill too.
So you give it 2? You give it 2 beers?
No, I gave it 1.5.
1.5? What's the name of the movie?
The half is because of the good kills that were in there, not because it was a good story. It's called Nobody Sleeps in the Woods Tonight. And I will tell you, I'm very passionate about this movie because it really sucked. Okay, I'm sorry, Polish directors, Poland. It sucked. Do you want to know why it's called Nobody Sleeps in the Woods Tonight? Do you want to know the title?
Yes, I do.
Okay, good. I'm glad you said yes. Because I was going to tell you anyways.
You're going to tell me anyways.
I was going to tell you anyways.
Yeah.
But because they only spend one night in the woods, right? The campers only spend one night in the woods. So it's not because of the campers. This is called Nobody Sleeps in the Woods Tonight because the mom, from the beginning, in the flashback of all of the twins and all that stuff when they were little, the mom reads this weird fairy tale that's very dark and gruesome about a witch that gets the kids from the nearby village and kills them and eats them. And It says
That's
that before.
just nasty.
I know, but it says, but she reads a story to the twins, and it says that the witch, before she cooks the kids, sings this song, "Nobody Sleeps in the Woods Tonight." So that's where the title comes from, because the witch sang that song to the children before she ate them. That has nothing, absolutely nothing fucking to do with this story. Nothing. So anyways, so that was stupid, and this movie was very disappointing.
I gotta ask, is France still listening?
I hope France is.
We appreciate you, man.
So far we don't have any Polish
Maybe they
listeners.
will. You know, we get people though. We get certain people that we're not. You know, where do they come from? I mean, why they're listening over there?
Yeah. Well, if
So,
they do,
it's kinda cool, man.
I don't know if this was popular over there, but honestly, I'm sorry, and I didn't like it.
You didn't
So
like it.
1.5 because of the kills. That's
it?
basically it. That's
1.5.
my movie review. Big Dog AC Show.
Gotta wrap it up.
So yeah, this movie sucks. Good luck if anybody wants to
Once
watch
again, let's reiterate this. I've had a couple more than I wanted to before the show.
it. Yes.
You know, we're moving the studio, so the neighbor to the studio had a couple. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was very cool. Appreciate it. We appreciate you listening.
Mm-hmm.
And the best thing about this show is we look forward to doing it every weekend. I mean, by the end of the week, I'm ready. I'm charged up, ready to rock. When I first got into radio, I didn't have a program director who would teach me how to be a talent and a personality. I was just reading cards and ripping and reading. That's what I was doing. That's what they said to do. And then I started getting to the bigger markets in radio, and I had program directors that actually, yay, man, be a personality, guided me in that right direction. And I won't mention names, but I appreciate them. They were great. One of them went on to run the rock division up at XM. So
That's cool.
yeah, so I learned from that guy.
Yeah.
But you know, it took me a while to get to that point. Once I got there, I was like, damn, I made it. You know. And then everything started to flip. All the rock stations flipped to another format. Everything went away, and it was really sad.
And now you're on a podcast with me.
First podcast we did, I opened the mic for you. You just took off.
Yep. And if you want to continue to listen to us, we're on Apple Podcasts,
Promo.
Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, and Audible, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Pandora,
Yep.
Alexa, Podcast Addict, Podcast Chaser, Deezer. France, I'm looking at you. Deezer.
France.
Player FM. Like us on Facebook.
Yeah.
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Email us, bigdogacshow@gmail.com.
Please do.
Yes, YouTube. Subscribe to our channel. Yeah. And please, hit us up. Like, email us. Message us. Do anything,
We'd like to talk to you a little bit. See what's going
anything
on.
that you want us to want me to
yeah.
watch, anything you want us to look at or talk about.
We don't care what it is. You can even tell us we suck.
Yeah, you can tell us we suck. You
And
can
as
say,
long as you're like communicating with us, we don't.
yeah,
we
we're
don't
ready.
care.
That's fine. Please, anybody say anything.
Big Dog AC Show again.
Again, Big Dog AC Show.
We're gonna step out, and then we got to take a little break because we're moving Razor Sharp Studios to Oregon.
Yep.
So we'll be back though. We appreciate you listening.